Hey guys, welcome back to the channel with me, Lee, aka Fablestar. Today we're taking a look at some of the first footage coming out from Caldera. Okay, so one of the first places we're looking at is Arsenal on the northwestish side of the map. Now I think this just looks like where they build the boats and the submarines. Looks like an interesting area. One of the more vertical places in the map by the looks of it. Doesn't look like the greatest place to be down there, but I imagine there are some places you can run in and out of the building at the bottom. And we've just got some warehouses over here. One of the things I was worried about with this map is it doesn't look like there's an awful lot of verticality in the game, which is one of the things I personally enjoy about Verdansk, but it looks like they've done their best to try and consider that in the buildings that they do have. Yeah, definitely some places you're going to get some campers sat up there with snipers, but plenty of access by the looks of it, ladders and things. Okay, now we're taking a look at docks. Looks interesting enough, got the crane going on, got some warehouses, lots of cover. Lots of little gunfights go on around here, and you can see across to the beach, so you know, some sniper fire from that crane, most likely going across to that beach. Jump across to the other side, you can see there's more warehouse buildings, little buildings, vehicles, more cranes, and then you're onto this little shipment area. Again, like the other map. Looks quite interesting. You've got these boats you can jump onto by the looks of it. Again, a little warehouse area, interesting enough. Yeah, I mean, lots of little factory buildings, lots of windows, so different lines of sight, so people are going to be firing out of those pretty regularly, I imagine. I like the little particle dust effect that they've got going on. Okay, here we've got Runway on the northeast side of the map. Again, doesn't look super busy, but this is obviously where you can get some of the planes from. A couple of warehouses, a couple of outbuildings. Got the little jungly forest area just off to one side there. Imagine this is going to be one of the places that gets busy. Lots of people are going to drop here trying to fight it out for those planes. It looks like these planes can take off pretty quick. So literally like 10-20 feet, something like that, and they're off. So don't need a ton of space. And Beachhead. Obviously more of a typical kind of battle area. All set up with the little machine gun nests and the little turrets and everything going on. So there should be plenty of cover for those shooting down the beach towards the ocean. Coming up, in theory, should be more difficult. I'll say that's going to happen an awful lot in this game, I guess. But that's how it should be designed. Lots of little foxholes for people to run in and out of. Yeah, I mean, you should be pretty well covered if you're shooting down at people from one of these little machine gun nests. Map does look great. It looks really good, really nice and colourful. I am going to miss the verticality of Verdansk, but I imagine there's going to be something that addresses that. I wonder personally whether or not they're actually going to reveal at some point that they've gone down more, so more levels into the ground, like an upside down building in the ground, if that makes sense. I think that'd be a pretty good like season 3 surprise or something. Peak, top of the volcano. See out all out over the whole of Caldera, pretty much. Got some buildings over here that could be quite interesting battles going on there. Yeah, looks like you can get down into the volcano there. Looks like an excavation point. And if you got a team set up here, they could probably look at all 4 sides. And you got the cable cars going up and down there. Could be interesting. I imagine you should be able to get shots off of people coming up there fairly easy by the looks of it. Well, it looks like there's a lot of different ways up, so one team of 4 probably isn't going to be able to hold this too successfully. Does look good though, looking out across the whole of the island. I'm very excited to actually get in and start playing it properly. It doesn't give the same sense of size as Verdansk either, probably just because it hasn't got the mountains disappearing off into the background. And here we've got mines. It does look a lot like Verdansk, this one, salt mine. Looks like here's one of the places they've tried to put some verticality into the game with those mountains and the ridges cut into the side. And then factories are factories. Yeah, looks like this is pretty much what you'd expect. Lots of ways between the buildings by the looks of it. Looks like there'll be lots of places for cover here, so lots of end games will be going on around here. People holding different parts of the buildings and such. And when it looks around, you can just see there's so many places where people could be just hiding, right, waiting to jump out and pop you off. Ruins, this looks interesting. Bit like Aztec-y. Lots of old like monument style things going on. A little bit of a river. I think you're supposed to be able to run through that in theory. Yeah, a bit of guerrilla warfare style going on here. Again, looks nice, looks colourful, looks interesting. Hard to really judge before you get in there fighting people to see how it's going to play. A few little huts down there, probably where you'll be able to get some loot from. Village. Again, looks interesting, but don't look super exciting to me. You know, it looks a bit basic. There's a few buildings. I imagine they'll just be like buildings in Verdansk. I imagine they're not particularly, you know, anything special. You'll be able to shoot through them, I imagine. And yeah, it looks like you can run through this bit of water without a problem. You'll be able to get some wall bangs on people here. Lots of little bits of cover. Quite interesting little bridge. All the tools lying about and such. It looks alright. Ah yeah, finesse people a little bit there. Jump off the ridge. It seems very open. Like there's a lot of places people are going to be able to take shots at you from. Lagoon on the west side of the map. Little lighthouse on the go here. Imagine this being quite a useful place to take if the circle ends up around here. Got a few little buildings. Yeah, it looks very much like some of the Verdansk buildings. Yeah, got some more watery areas you can fight in there. Okay, then we've got some underground areas. Sneak a little way up into the lighthouse. Oh no, just into the main courtyard of the buildings. The famous climbable tree from Vanguard. Yeah, some sneaky players will be hiding up there, but one good sniper shot and they're down. Airfield. Okay, this looks like one of the more interesting places. Lots of buildings going on here. You got the tower. Not as tall and difficult to get to as the tower in Verdansk. Good lines of sight though from there. Definitely a power position. Although there does seem to be a number of ways up, so not that powerful a power position, I guess. Yeah, it looks interesting. I think there'll be some good gunfights going on around here. Should be a fun area to play. Lots of open ground there. You don't want to be running across. Plenty of little buildings and little like silo things on the go over there. And we've got fields. Dead centre of the map, by the looks of it. Lots of interesting things going on there. Lots of buildings, lots of foliage and things to hide behind. Little bridge off in the distance. The water tower off to the left. Make some decent plays here just by jumping and floating across to pretty much any of these buildings. Little rice fields, I think. Lots of bushes to be hiding in. Yeah, plenty of vehicles. Don't look like those ones are playable unless they become playable when it's actually live and everyone's in there. Yeah, again, interesting little building. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing unexpected. Subpen. Okay, so this is where the submarines will be. The other area was just a boatyard. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, looks like an interesting area. Probably be a good place to loot. Can't imagine you can go in that water. Wonder if you can actually get inside one of the subs. Be interesting. Seems like the map is very maneuverable. Right, there's lots of places, lots more places by the looks of it that you can access areas, so teams won't be able to hold them down the way that they could in Verdansk. Now we've got Resort. Got the phase guys up there by the looks of it. Pretty cool to be in a video game, man. Like that. Right, nice hotel area here. Again, seems very big, very open. Some good verticality there. You can see watch other teams as they're trying to come in. And we've got Capital. Probably one of the more interesting places on the map, because this is where you're obviously going to have lots of places you can hide, you can hold buildings, rooftops, you know, lots more interesting places you can run inside of the buildings and hold rooms. Yeah, again, quite standard, nothing out of the ordinary, so looks good. Look forward to playing. Bookshop on the go. Got like a anti-aircraft gun on top of the building there. As you can see on the map. Another little building over here. Again, you know, quite standard. That is on the southern edge of the map. On the northeast southwest area of the map, we've got power plant. Lots of little buildings, little silos, little trucks and things to hide behind. You can get up into these rafters, I believe, so you want to watch out for that. Lots of lines of sight to watch people as they're coming into the building. It looks like you can get down into the basement here. Yep, lots of little hiding places, little crow's nests. Then we've got secret bunker. Okay, I have no idea if you can get in here. I assume you can. Okay, now we get to take a look at the map from the sky. Looks like a really good looking map. Looks really nice and colourful, which is, as we all know, is one of the problems that was wrong with Verdansk. Looks like there's a lot of interesting points, all really densely together on the maps at the points of interest. Looks like there could be quite a lot of plain bits between them though. Although I'm sure as we go on we'll discover that there's probably more things going on between the points of interest than it looks like. Yep, you see peak in the background there. And to me it doesn't look like there's a whole bunch there, but a lot of it's hidden by the greenery. So, you know, we've got these little buildings on the go. More little buildings hiding away there. Got these little towers, a little lagoon area. Got a tunnel going on under there. Got some lava by the looks of it spewing out there. More little buildings hidden around here. We've got the little pier on the left. Okay, got quite a large cluster of buildings around what looks like a sub-pen. Looks like a few interesting places. Then we've got these at the resort, I believe, there. And this is the capital city by the looks of it. That looks like a good area. Looks like that'll be a fun place to play. Loads of little buildings, little football pitch there. More of a lagoon area there, that looks interesting. Lots more little buildings, more water. Right, then we've got some actual gunplay to go on here. Got a new rifle. Seems that apparently everything kind of plays very similar to Warzone as we know it. It looks really good. Yeah, it looks like all the elimination notifications all look the exact same as what we used to. Got some different vehicles here that are in the game, very similar to what we've got, but you know, little variations, or what we had in Verdansk. Obviously one of the main differences being the planes. but obviously no helicopters, so that'll affect how people play the game. No more getting chopped up as soon as you land. That should be fun. Better have a good monitor and a good set of eyes, because I did not see that guy there. Is that like a fuel can there? I imagine shoot that, I'm guessing. Maybe it'll blow up. Yeah, it's good to actually see some gameplay, because seeing as there's quite a lot of open ground, you'll be having lots of fights at distance, I imagine. And a gold armor satchel. Interesting. Good old precision airstrike still in the game. Good to know. First look at the gulag. Very quick look at the gulag. We've got a fight going on inside the building here. Yeah, just looks like our standard Warzone, what we know and love. Looks good. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, there does seem to be a lot of space between the buildings. Bit difficult to make the approach in. And here we have the new winning cutscene, I guess. Instead of a chopper, looks like we're going out on a vehicle, on a truck. Right, guys, there we have it. First look at Call of Duty Warzone Pacific, the new Caldera map. We've took a look at the map from the sky, and we've had a look at some of the gameplay and some of the major points of interest. It looks like a great map. I'm really looking forward to getting on and playing it. So thanks very much for watching the video. Remember to like and subscribe, leave a comment if you'd like to, and I'll see you out there. Bye.